So, Wendy, we're headed out to Long Island on what would be the fifth anniversary of the John and Alice Coltrane Home Festival. So, what are some of your best recollections of Coltrane Day?
Well, just working collaboratively with everyone to get everything started, actually doing it on the day, getting things off paper into actual setups and making sure things are in place and waiting for the folks to come out and just reminiscing about previous Coltrane days, talking about what we thought would be the most exciting thing for the day, whether it was the activities with the children or going along and patronizing the vendors, making sure the food was in place, and deciding what we wanted to eat since I don't eat everything. And just making sure that everything was set up. I liked anticipating the music, making sure the workshops, going to peek at the kids, doing the drumming circle or whatever it was that we set up for that day. And I couldn't always see all the activities because some were indoors, but we got to take a break and walk around and see everything. The raffles were exciting one year, and I just enjoyed a little bit of everything. And then at the end of the day, getting to relax and listen to the music while waiting on the lawn and making sure everything was in place for the takedown, and just then having conversations about how things went and starting to plan for the next year.
So, now that we're in the middle of a pandemic, do you think that it would be possible that we could get back to future Coltrane days?
Yes, I think if everyone decides that's what they want to do, I think it's possible. Being optimistic that this COVID won't go into next year, next summer, if everybody does the things they're supposed to do from the leadership down. But I do look forward to getting back together with everybody and having the day to enjoy and explore and just celebrate.
So, here in New York, we've reached phase 4, which allows people to move about. A lot of venues are open, like the zoo, and a lot of public venues are open with the limited restrictions around wearing masks, social distancing, washing your hands, and so it's a new normal that I think that probably will persist pretty much forever. And I think we're pretty lucky that we live in a state that has really worked hard in getting the virus pretty much under control. This morning on the news, they mentioned that there were only 600 people in New York City that were hospitalized for the virus. In places like Florida, Texas, Arizona, and California, they are pretty much where we were 2 months ago. So we're in a pretty good place right here in New York. What do you think?
Well, I want to be optimistic about that too, and that it'll continue to improve, and we will always have capacity in the hospitals for people who do get sick. But I'm still concerned. I always did wash my hands and be careful about germs and that kind of thing. It's just everything is more frequent now, and you have to be conscious of everything all the time, pretending that you actually may have some sort of germs on your hands, your clothes, and just try to be super careful. I am not not that happy that some people are not as careful or as thoughtful or caring or sensible as most people are trying to be. And that concerns me a great deal, because if we don't do things together, we're not going to be able to move forward in a positive way.
So let's see what happens. We're headed out to the location where the Coltrane event would be, and then we're gonna make a stop by the Coltrane home. So let's see what happens.
Looking forward to it.